Hey, and we are live. It is Monday, the March the 20th of 22. If you're watching the replay, make sure to say hashtag replay in the comments so we know that you're here. And hey, everybody who's watching live, we're so glad you're here. If you've never given StreamYard permission to show your name and your little picture. Oh, look at this. Look at this. See? Isn't that fun? You get to see a little picture giving words of advice. Can we direct you to the webpage where you can find out more about Be the Light? Absolutely. Brittany is behind the scenes and she's looking up links and things that people, if there's any certain place you want to go visit. And actually, also, Brittany, can you find the link to the membership and like maybe give it to her directly or post it down in the comments or something? Hi, Julie. Hi, Tracy. I have two Tracys in a row here. Look at that. Look at that. And Becky's here this morning. Y'all say hi as you pop on. There's Candy. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Mary. So anyway, today is Monday, the best day of the week, right? Some people think Friday's the best day. No, it's Monday because we get to start off a fresh new week. It's going to be beautiful weather today. I don't know what it looks like where you are, but actually it's really cold here. Hi, Kevin. It's kind of chilly here. I don't know. It was like 30 something yesterday. I was like, what is going on with this spring weather? Isn't today the first day of spring? I'm like, what is up? Hi, Muriel, Marilyn, April, Joella, and Liz. Welcome, everybody. So this is last week's lesson that we did, and I didn't mark that out. I need to mark that out. And this is what we did in the private group, but it was really fun. My name is not regret or defeat. My name is child of God. I'm a child of God. Anyway, look at these metallic markers. Can you see? I don't know, or pens. I don't think this camera is going to do us justice. I had problems with my good camera. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. You want to see what that pen is? I know you do. Look, it is the Sparkle Pop pen. If you want the link to these, Brittany can look them up and give y'all, because, you know, everybody needs a little sparkle in their lives. That's what I'm saying. And also, today we are starting a new Bible study devotional. We're starting to do devotional, and I may try to pull it up on the screen here so you can look at it with me. You can actually get it on your computer as well as on your phone. So if you go to bible.com, you can pull it up on your computer. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to share my screen with you. Share my screen. We don't need this picture from last week. Hold on. Hang on. One moment. There it is. Okay. You can still hear me? Brittany, y'all can still hear me? Okay, good. I know if I leave the camera, I won't. Okay, so here we go. We got the link for you. And so we're focusing on pets this month. And I didn't realize it was just dogs here, because some of you may not be like, dogs may not be like your favorite, but just so you know, we'll be thinking of all of your pets, but we do have a lot of dog lovers. So that's what we're focusing on for the next 5 weeks. And they're just sweet stories talking about pets and our lives and how they just play a part. And I don't know about you, but y'all tell me in the comments about your pet. I've got to know what kind of pet you have, what its name is, you know, all the things. And while you're doing that, let's see if I can. Oh, I left my iPad. I got to show y'all my pets. If you haven't seen my pets before, gosh, where have you been? You got to get on social media. I left my iPad to charge, and it's got everything I need on it. But I bet my phone will have what I need. Hold on. Let me, because you have to see my pets before we get into the study. Let's just set the scene. Okay. Let's set the scene with this little puppy of mine. Does anybody else have a puppy? Please tell me if you have a puppy. And that you feel for me because you remember, or if you remember what it's like to have a puppy. Yeah. Okay. One moment. Too many screens open. Oh, two pups. Carolina dog and the other's a black lab. I want to see all of your animals. I want to see them all. Okay, that's not a good picture. Hold on. This camera is terrible. This is Cricket. This camera doesn't do it justice. She's almost perfect. She's almost perfect. And this is Apple. If you are taking the camera, it's like, hold on. There's buttons. Let's just push buttons and see if any of that helps. I don't think it is, though. It's like, oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. There we go. You just have to push the right buttons. Anyway, so there's Apple and this is Cricket. If you are doing my Doodle Your Pet class, it's actually, Doodle Your Pet class. Can you find the link for that, Brittany, too? It is starting next week, y'all. If you're in my Sean Bright group, it's free. You do not sign up, do not pay the money. You will get in free in your Facebook group, okay? Or we'll send you an email. So, but if you want to take my class, let me show you what you're going to, guess what you're going to get to do. Hold on. Let me show you. Okay. You're going to get to make your pet in like a cartoonish version. Look how fun. So that's Cricket and that's Apple, but everybody's going to make Apple in class because I'm going to teach you like how to do the techniques using Apple first day. Okay. It's only $15, by the way. It's just a very inexpensive class for you to get your little taste buds wet on the iPad using Procreate. And if you need to know what all that you need to do the class, I can talk to you about that at the end of this devotional. But anyway, so anyway, I had been, yay, Carla's doing the class. I had been having so much fun playing around with this. And so what I did was I thought, okay, I've got to do a class on it. And then it turned into, let's just make it a theme, and then I found this little devotional, which I thought was super fun. So, so she will come out of the puppy stage. Is that what you're saying? Oh, y'all have some neat dogs. Look at all these different dogs and a tank full of fishes too. And a parakeet. Oh my goodness. I love it. That's great. If you're not seeing the comments and you're like, where's all this information coming from? If you go to my Facebook page, Create with Christy, that's where you can see, like, you should be able to see everything going on. So if you're watching it from a different place, you may not be able to see all the comments, but we try to fill y'all in on what they are. But okay, now you can go to Bible.com or you can go to the Holy Bible app. Okay. And we've given you the link in the comments here. Okay, so it'll bring up like this when you join. It'll bring that up. And then you go to plans. Or if you just go to the link we give you, it'll pull it up wherever we click on the link from, okay? And so each week we will go through this, and it's Dog Tales and Pup Parables, Devotion for a Dog Lover's Heart. And I don't see the author's name on here, but is somewhere. You might have to go back to get it. I don't know. That's weird. It wouldn't be right here. But anyway, okay. I know she has a website and stuff, so I'm sure you can find it. You have two parakeets too. Am I good on audio? Somebody lost audio. Hopefully it wasn't me. Okay, I'm good. All right, so here we go. While I was sleeping, God was working. A lesson in the power of prayer. God was at work. It was unusual for me to sleep until 8 on a Thursday morning. Usually I'd be up around 6 getting ready to take my kids to school, but that day our girls didn't have school. I didn't find out what happened until later. I should preface my story with this. I pray about everything. I wish that was me. I wish that was me saying that, okay? She said, I try to put Philippians 4:6-7 into practice in my life. And one of the things I pray for, in addition to my own family, is our dog Joy. I regularly pray for her and pet her and ask God to bless her and protect her. I pray specifically that she'll have a long, healthy life. That morning, as our girls and I slept late, my husband was reading the newspaper on the front porch. He told me later that he had noticed Joy wasn't wearing her electric collar. And as it turned out, our invisible fence had been broken, but we were unaware of it. Our kids go to a Christian school, but the local public schools were in session that day. As a school bus drove down the street, Joy ran to the edge of our yard to bark at it as usual. But this time, however, she ran through her invisible fence, out of the yard and into the path of the oncoming school bus. On her own, at only 14 pounds, she didn't stand a chance. As my husband watched in horror, the school bus ran over Joy. He was expecting the worst, but God. The bus ran straight over Joy without one wheel touching her. She shot straight back into the yard, up into the front porch, and to the front door. She was shaking, but otherwise totally unharmed. No, not one hair on her furry little head was touched. That was nothing short of a miracle. When my husband told me the story later that morning, he was astonished. Immediately, Psalm 34:7 sprang into my mind. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them. I knew in my heart that God had answered my prayer and sent an angel to protect our little dog. This has served as such a stark reminder that God hears and answers prayers of all kinds. We can pray about everything in our lives, the small and the big. God has chosen to work through prayer, and we truly pray. And when we truly pray about everything, we can rest and trust that God has heard and will answer. Personal prayer. Lord, help me remember that you take care of every detail of my life and that I can truly pray about anything. There's nothing that's too small for your attention. I pray that I will know your loving kindness even more deeply today and remember to bring my concerns to you. And so some people may think, oh my gosh, we're talking about a dog here, right? But that's not the point, right? The point is praying for, there is nothing that you can't pray for. And I do want to stop right here and pray because I have two really huge things in my life that's going on like right this minute that I just feel really led to pray about. So if you don't mind, if you'll just pause with me. Lord, I just ask you to be with my friend today who, you know who she is, and anyone else here that's going through a really hard time with a loss of a marriage or of a child or whatever it could be, a family member, that you just wrap your arms around them, Lord, and just give them an extra squeeze of encouragement that they will get through this, that this is a moment in time and it will pass, Lord, and being a part of you being a part of their lives is what's going to get them through it. We know that, Lord, and I just ask you, please lift them up in prayer. In your name I pray, amen. So I have I will share this one. My cousin's little boy, he was 5 and he died in an ATV accident Saturday. And it's just heartbreaking for the whole family. And I can't imagine what they're going through. And so when I'm thinking of, we talk about little prayers and big prayers, I was like, I just have to stop at this moment and pray. I got to pray right now for that. So anyway, if you don't mind adding that to your prayer list too. Ross's family, his name was Ross. And yeah, it's so hard to lose a child. So we're going to letter in our journal. And so last week we were, okay, the last series we did was on music. So we were doing different songs that we loved. And this was Hello, My Name Is by Matthew West. And thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. Okay, this camera is a different one. And so we got to learn. I don't know what happened. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here's one that we did. The Lord bless you and keep you. Oh, it's a good song. So good. Such a good song. Good God Almighty. And this one, Look Up Child with Lauren Daigle. Oh my goodness. So if you missed this series that we just did, go back and watch the replays. We would love for you to go back and watch the replays. I don't remember what this is from. I should have making notes. What is this from, y'all? We did a study before. Oh, I know it was. It was saying goodbye to boundaries. It was saying goodbye to people. Goodbye. We're going to have boundaries now. That was a really good study. Okay. And then we also look, I anytime I can show this, is this not like, Love, 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 love. And we talked about some self-control because, that's something that's good to remember. But anyway, so those are some things that we've done lately. And today is an unplanned live as far as what we're doing here because my private group, Be the Light, after this, y'all are going to have a guest artist, Elizabeth Rhodes from Elizabeth Rhodes Studio, and she's going to teach you some watercolor doodling with pets and stuff. It's going to be so cute. I can't wait. But right now, I'm just going to do with everybody we're going to do a impromptu from the Dog Tales. After I read this, then we go to this, which gives us different. That's not the right one. Maybe it was the right one. Oh yeah, Psalm 34, the Psalm of David regarding the time he pretended to be insane for Abimelech, who sent him away. For the angel of the Lord is a guard; he surrounds and defends all who hear him. And then some of you, this might be one of your favorite scriptures ever because it's so good. Philippians 4, 6 and 7. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your heart and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. And then James 5, you can read that. And then if you keep going, you'll be able to see who's joined us. So three or four people have joined us during our live right now. So if you want to join and you want to leave a comment like Jackie just did, Jackie, hope you don't mind. Always pray and nothing is small and unimportant. Amen. Absolutely. So you're able to connect with other people on here. And instead of doing this weekly, daily, like most devotionals are, we do our devotionals once a week on Mondays at noon. So hopefully you can join us for next week too. Okay, so we are going to do the scripture. For the angel of the Lord is a guard. He surrounds and defends all who fear him. What did she say in the devotional? I wanted to write. I was wanting to write what she said. Maybe that was. She tries to live that out. Yes, I remember that. Now, some of you have had the opposite happen and your dog really did pass from that. Or some of you may have had, I've had a dog that got run over on Valentine's Day. Her name was Misty. It was so hard. But then I also had a dog that got hit and she lived to be 18 and she was blind in one eye. And that dog was the best dog we ever had. She was such a blessing. I remember when we moved to Tyler, we were unpacking and she was playing with some newspaper and she's like, she had that newspaper in her mouth and she was running around playing and she ran into the wall because it like covered up her good eye. Peanut was so good. But anyway, I don't know if you feel like if animals ministered to you or not, but I just totally feel like God, that's such an amazing gift from God to have that. Janelle wants to know where to buy our little sketchbook. Good question. Brittany, I don't know if you know where the link is to that, but she does. Okay, she's going to find it for you. This is a good one. Arteza is what I use. I like the size. It's like a 5x8 or something like that. And anyway, so I am going to go ahead and start doodling or lettering what she said. I like the angel of the Lord. Okay, Psalm 34:7 is what I'm going to do. I'll write it down here. And I'm using an erasable pen that I love using because it's erasable. And I'm not committed fully right now because it's still just, it still can be erased. And I love to erase it with heat. That's even better. Okay, I'm trying to make this higher. Da-da. Of course, my camera decided not to work like right before I got on, so. Your two dogs are everything to you. It was like having kids. Oh, Tracy. Do you still have dogs now? I hope you do. They are just, oh, okay. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them. The angel of the Lord. I thought it'd be fun to draw like a little doodle, like a paw print with some angel wings. So let's try to doodle that. Let's see. I'll see how much time I have to do this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just sketching out my impromptu scripture. Okay. Just sketching it out. I want Lord to be big and bold. The angel of the Lord. The angel. So I'm going to do angel. And I obviously, you can see my thought process because I'm not like writing it out straight. I'm just thinking about the words that I want to really focus on because of the, it's not a big deal. I can fit those in anywhere. So we'll just fit that in right here. Of the Lord. All right. And then I'm going to start with the right here. Now, you see, I don't have any lines or anything. I love using my laser level if I need some aid or assistant with lines. And that's just this right here, which makes it really nice. You can definitely use a ruler or whatever you want to use. Angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him. All right, so encamps, I'm going to actually make it tall and skinny. E N C A. I just want you to be creative if you're joining me. Just grab some computer paper and just play if you don't have a journal of some kind. And I am just making this word fit around here. So I just made my P smaller. There's no rules. All around. So I'm going to stretch out all. Okay. And then around. I'm going to, I don't know. Y'all tell me if I misspell something. All around those who fear him. We're going to keep going over just a little bit further. Who? I'm going to do a little scripty who. Who? Why can't I show the whole thing? Oh, wait. Hold on. Ha ha ha. Wish I would have done that a long time ago. The angel of the Lord encamps all around who? I said who. Who's not right. Encamps all around those. Yeah, it is. Who? Who fear him? Fear. I'm going to stretch out fear and just see if I can make it as long as encamps. Because why not? Fear him. H I. Look, I'm mixing up my lower and uppercase. Fear him, comma, and delivers them. And I'm saving room down here for my little angel wings. How do you know what kind of lettering font works best when putting words together? Great question, Tracy. It's like a puzzle, and it just has taken a lot of practice to. I always like to start with like the big words that I know that I want to make sure to emphasize, and so that's why I started with Lord. But and then the rest I've just kind of worked like a puzzle, and just because I know so many different styles of lettering, I feel like I have a lot, up here to play with. But until you like feel like you have stuff to pick from in my book, if anybody has my book, you'll know there's a lot of different lettering styles in there that can jog your memory about those. Did you skip those before who? Around who? Okay. The angel of the Lord encamps all around who fear him and delivers them. Um, those before who? Because I may have a different version, but this is what I have. Okay. Would y'all help me double check? Because I could be looking at it wrong. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those. Thank you. Now I see it. Those. And that's what's cool about having the erasable pen. So what do you do in this situation? And my members love it because I make mistakes every week and then I just show them, how do you fix mistakes? That's what we do all the time around those who. So what we could do here is, you can always insert around those. Oops. Those. And I really am okay with that. That would not bother me for a second. But another thing you can do is erase all of this and just make it smaller. Don't you love being able to erase pen? Yeah, me too. Me too. Angel of the Lord encamps all around those who... See how you memorize scripture when you're doing this? Because you say it like 100 times and then you make sure you don't leave words out and all that stuff. Those who. Okay, so you could do those. And no one would ever know that you didn't do that like this on purpose. Around those who fear him and delivers them. All right. And I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to like stretch this whole thing out. Oops. It's supposed to be an L. Delivers them. Now, if you're watching me, if you're new, what you need to know about me and how I'm going to encourage you is that perfection is not what we're going for here. That's not, you've missed the whole point if you are too worried about it being perfect to enjoy it, because this is about your meditation on scripture, spending time in the word, and it's not about being perfect. So you just enjoy the process. The only rule is to enjoy the process. All right. So what do you think? Now, did I get it? Angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them. I think I got it. Okay. Now let's look and see about doing a paw print with some wings. Okay. So let's make our paw print have a little upside down heart. Have you ever looked at a paw? Little paw? I'm so sorry, Sandra. Our dog passed away last week. He just went to sleep and didn't wake up. He ate his breakfast. I told him I was going to clean up and take his picture after lunch, and he went for his nap and he passed away. I don't have a picture. Mom probably didn't work. And I never got around to taking his picture. I'm so sorry, Sandra. It's so hard to lose our pets. We've had to put away. In my lifetime, I've had to put at least one down myself, and then my mom, the one that I grew up with, Peanut, she would never go, and we had to help her because it was so sad. But I'm so sorry. And I know I have had other members who have lost their pet recently, and it's just so hard. They just are such a bright light in our lives and family. They're just family. But doodling the memory of your dog, I think it could be helpful. I think it really could. We're going to put little toe pads here. So let's put 4 little toe pads. But yeah, a lot of people are going to do memorials of their puppy dogs. So you don't have any pictures at all? I wish you did. Yeah. From when it was younger or anything? Oh, because your old phone doesn't work. I see. I'll pray that a picture turns up. somewhere, posted somewhere, or somebody has a picture. Okay, so now we've got our little paw print. And if you want to put a little angel halo up there, you could do that. And then we're just going to do like a, how do we want to make a wing? There's different ways to make wings. I like doing this little doodle thing where you just kind of just I'm just doodling. That's what we do. We doodle, we sketch it out, we play until we get it the way we like it. There we go. Now, at this point, you could go back and you could, let me get this closer now. There we go. Okay, so you could go back and you could even do more details in your lettering if you wanted to make like these block letters here. You could do that. Just play, have fun with it. And then you can decide, do you want to continue to go further and maybe do some watercoloring or use markers to color in? Oh, that's a good idea, Muriel. Maybe you could find a Google image of a dog that looks similar, that looks familiar. I think that's a great idea. You just received the erasable event, Tracy. Yay! You are going to love it. It's going to be your best friend. Oh, good. Your daughter's looking for one. Okay, I'm just going to pray, Lord. Picture shows up. We just want a picture to show up because that means a lot. That would mean a lot. All right, y'all. I have a little bit of time if you want me to continue and do some. Y'all want me to watercolor it? Do you want me to just play with markers? Because I'm not teaching in my Be the Light class. So I can, and this is just kind of a bonus class today. What do y'all think? What do you want to see? You're welcome, Muriel. It's fun. I love it. I love it. I can pull out some of my markers and show y'all. Just keep going. Okay. All right. So what do I want to do? Do I want to do watercolor or do I want to do? I don't really know. Watercolor pencils. You know what? I don't know where they are because that's not my favorite medium. And so, hang on. I just saw something, but it wasn't watercolor pencils. It was something. Oh, it's pastels. I don't know how to use these. I have to be inspired to play and use stuff and make it cute before I teach y'all with it. Okay, I'll just show you what I guess with my markers. Today, Be the Light class on Facebook or Zoom. It is just a regular Facebook. Yes, just a regular Facebook. All of the above. Right, all of the above. The watercolor would look good with the paw. That's true. But I can watercolor with my markers, so we could do that. So let's get some. Okay, so this is my watercolors, but I'm just going to spritz this to add some water here because I may use my marker with that as well. So have y'all seen? Some of you may have never seen how you can watercolor with markers. I'm going to use this marker. This is a beautiful color. Hi, Elizabeth. It is Ecoline. I love these. These are wonderful. And I'm just going to put some color on here and think about what kind of color palette I want to use. Greens and blues and browns, I don't know why, are kind of speaking to me right now. So there we go. And these are all just colors from my Ecoline set. And they're going to kind of dry right here. If they do, that's great because I'm just going to get them wet again. Let's put another blue on here. That's the same blue. I think that's the same one. This one. And this one. You love Ecoline, JJ. I know that's right. They're just wonderful. They're so juicy. Gotta love them. Okay, and then we'll do some brown. And I'm just putting these on here. You could do a plastic baggie, sandwich baggie or something, but you can watercolor with these markers because if you look at your markers, any of your markers that you may have markers that work, they need to be water-based. And I don't see, I'm sure it's on here, but I can't see. I know these are water-based. That's all. I just know. Let me see if these other ones. The Karen markers, these are too. This, the Brush Marker Pro, those are as well. Here, I'll put some of this on here so you can see it too. Okay, and now I'm just going to grab a water brush. This is just a paintbrush that I have. It's a water brush. You put water in it, and when you squeeze it, the water comes out, and you can use whatever you want for your colors here. So, you know, I sprayed that water. Now I can, these are, like I said, kind of dry. They are dry now, but I'm going to reactivate them. And let's see, let's get some black on here too. I'm going to reactivate them. And I could color my markers right on top of this, but it would just not be this soft look that I like, that I'm looking for right now. It's a soft look. And this could have been, you know, brown, whatever color. Whatever color. To clean off the water brush, you just want to have some kind of paper towel or something and squeeze and then wipe until the color's gone, until the color's clear again, and you're in business. So I'm just going to add some water to that and make some pretty angel wings. I'm just going around the outside of this with the deeper color, and then just add some water and just kind of fill in the rest with just kind of blend that out a little bit. And then once you trace over everything with a marker, it'll bring, you know, kind of bring that all up. All right, now a little halo. I'm going to make it this blue color. I think this will be pretty to kind of tie into here too, though. So I'm just kind of blending these colors together. Can't wait to see what Elizabeth does with y'all. She is so talented. So talented. Okay, now don't forget about our fun little letters up here. We want to fill some of these in. So I'm going to clean off the brush a little bit, and I'm going to go for the really light green to start off with. That may not show up it's real super light. There we go. And then maybe pick another one to pull in here. Okay, if y'all don't know about our craft retreat in Red River, New Mexico, there's 4 artists. I'm one of them, and we are teaching there in July. And we have filled 70% of the retreat, and so we still have room for you if you're interested. We can get you the link for that if you want more details, but it's going to be a blast. Last year we did a cruise. So this year we're going to the mountains. Anybody familiar with Red River? I've never been. I'm so excited. Also, if you're not on my text list or my email list, let us know, because we send out reminders for all my classes and stuff. And so you don't miss us. Or even if you can't come live, it'll remind you to watch the replay. Okay, I think I want him to also be block letters. So I'm just going to trace around this like that. And what's really cool about the erasable pen is that I'm going to watercolor over this, and it's still going to erase. It's still going to erase, even though I'm coloring over it. And if that was a pencil, it would not. You would not be so lucky. You have to erase it first, and then you can't see where you're writing. So it's like, what's the point, right? Okay. Being a little sloppy, but again, we'll clean it up with our black marker, whatever marker we decide to use. I might not just use black. We'll see. I attended the cruise. Oh, I hate that you can't come, but yeah, next year, definitely next year. I'm glad that you came on the cruise. That was so fun. That was really special. I thought it was really special. Okay, but I'm not going to erase it yet, because I want to make sure that I don't lose all my other words, because remember, all of it. Okay, so some of you don't know, I use a heat gun to erase, because it'll erase all of it at one time. And I don't want to do that yet, because I want to make sure that I get, I don't erase what I have. All right, so now thinking about what markers I might want to use to letter the words. I always like to get a little scrap piece of paper to be able to see what the markers look like, if they're going to look good with the watercolors. And so I'm just going to pull out some of my smaller little. Ooh, that's going to be nice. I love that. This is my Pentel brush pen. These are so great for control, for beginners, for everything. So I'm definitely going to use that one. I like the color with it. And then let me see if I can, where's the green one? I don't see it. Well, where is that green? Here's one. I don't know. That's really light, but I think it might look good. I really want a green. The green that I have for, oh wait. Might be in here. My little secret stash. Oh yeah, here's a green. This is the green I'm looking for. I really like this. This green. This is the I think it's the newer set. I just saw the set sitting over here. I showed it last week. But did I put it away? Because that doesn't sound, here it is. The two that I'm showing right now are in this kit right here. And I have, I think, 2 more of these in my shop if anyone's interested. So, yeah, these 2 are in that kit. I love all those colors. I probably use this color too. Yeah, this one. This will be good instead of using black. That can be like my, all right, we'll see. Okay, so I was kind of letting this dry. Don't want to kind of smear it when I'm writing back over it. And now I'm just going to take my Pentel brush pens and I'm going to use them to hand letter right on top of this. I think I'm going to do all the little words in this color. I'm not loving this with it as much as I thought, but I think it's going to be fine. Are y'all doing your art with me? Make sure you post this in the Hand Letter Doodle and Pray group. That's a free group if you're not part of that. You don't have to be. You do have to be accepted in there because we weed out like trolls and stuff. We make sure you're like a legit person, not a computer or whatever, trying to get into the group because we want it to be a safe group. But it doesn't cost anything to get in there. So it's called Hand Letter Doodle and Pray. So once you finish your artwork today, post it in there. And if you're interested in my Be the Light tribe, you can go to my website and find out more about that, because we will open doors. Actually, the people who are in the pet tribe, the Doodle Your Pet class, if anybody signed up for that, we will be opening the doors early for them next week. So be looking for an email. The angel of the Lord encamps all around. I don't know why I just picked blues and greens for this layout. I could spend a couple hours on this, so I'm just this is like kind of just getting started on it. So we'll see how far I can get in a few minutes. I only have a few more minutes. Okay. And now I'm going to use this navy one. Let's see how that looks here. I'm glad I did this. I'll be glad to have this. Forgot to cross my T there. Go ahead and do Psalm 34:7. And I still want to trace around these in just a second, but I'm going to go ahead and erase and show you what happens when I do that. Okay, so this is a heat gun. It's just like literally heat. You could use a blow dryer. This just gets a lot hotter faster and everything. But watch the HIM and how it's going to disappear right before your eyes. Are you ready? See there? Isn't that awesome? And that too. And then all the other lines that I traced around, and the little puppy angel. And then we can go and I'm going to take a little, well, actually, I'm going to take my glaze pen because y'all know I'm obsessed with this glaze pen. If you don't know, I love this. And I'm just going to, it has like a little film on it when you first start, so you kind of want to get it to go. But once it starts like coming out real good, it's like real slick looking, and then it dries and it still looks wet. So if you get it on there real thick, it looks really good. And y'all, it looks so good on Christmas ornaments. I'm working on that for our, I was telling you about our retreat in Red River. We're doing a Christmas theme. And so one of my parts is teaching ornaments. And I'll show you before I get off here how good this looks on wood ornaments. This pen. Okay, look. Can you see the shimmer? The camera it's not my best friend right now. Okay. Oh, now you can see it. Look, it's just like still looks like it's wet, but it's just the way it looks. It's really pretty. That's one of the ornaments. People can do traditional colors if they want, but I'm just have where I'm going to be showing how to do fun bright colors on my artwork, my samples. I just ordered a bunch of these glaze pens for that retreat, but I'm thinking about selling some, maybe putting them on to where you can add them to an order as an add-on, because I mean, it's not worth it if you had to pay shipping for this, but if you just added it onto something, it might be worth it. I don't know. Let me think about it, because it's I don't know. I have to think about how I would sell them. Just because I want y'all to be able to get them. Okay. So there's that. And then if we want to, we can do some outlining of this. So here's what it looks like outlined, and that's what it, without, you decide. I think it looks good. I get that little upside down heart. And those little paw pads. Yeah, we need the details of this little doodle here. And then your angel. Halo. And I feel like it needs more stuff, but I'm at the point where I've got to stop. How did I do that? I smeared it. Let me go ahead and dry it, and then, because I don't know if I can clean that up. It may just have to all be black. Who knows? It'll still look good if it is. But see how we don't worry, because you like how it turned out. Thank you. The pen set and use it often. I know it is a good one. That's a good one. I gotta fix that before we go. I can't just leave a smeared M. So what shall I do? So what I'll start with is I'll get a white pen, and then I'll clean up around the edges of it first. I'm gonna try. We'll see. This white pen also has to kind of get going. It has to get started. Sometimes on my skin is better. Stripes in the hem. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Why is this not coming out? Come on now. This is not coming out at all. Why? You think it's gone? Do you think it's trash? It's going in the trash. I don't have time for that. This one's coming out. Okay, let's see if we can at least clean up around the edge here. Right around the edges. And then we could do stripes in there. Yep. I'm going to put white in there for now, just to. It already looks better, because it looked like a big hot mess. I'm going to do a little, take your white gel pen if you have one, and make a little highlight in there. It's kind of nice to put some white in places. And then, maybe we could do white stripes instead of black, just because it's not as harsh. Or dots or whatever. I'm just randomly putting stuff in here. I'm going to try to make it all seem like I meant to do that, right? I don't know why this one's not wanting to work too good either. Anyway, cleaning it around the outside of it's very helpful. That's better, right? Okay. All right. I'm going to stop because I want, sorry guys that I didn't give you much time to take a break before Elizabeth comes on to the Be the Light group, but go ahead and head over there, and then don't forget to add more white accents whenever you're playing, because that makes everything better. Okay. I love y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you next week, if not before. Bye. Oh, and if you haven't signed up for the Doodle Your Pet class, do it. You're going to love it. It's only $15. Bye. Oh, but it is Procreate. You have to have an iPad that is compatible with Procreate. You can ask questions if you want to. Let me know about that. Actually, does anybody have a question? Because some of you may not be in Be the Light, and you can ask me while you're here. But she just gave you the link for it. And so if you curve the stripes, will it make it look a little 3D? Ooh, that probably would have been good too. I just got a little scribbly with it. I don't know why. And see, we could continue with this, and we could do some shadowing. We could just keep going, but I'm not going to keep going because I want y'all to go see Elizabeth. All right. Again, love you. Bye.